Hello, and welcome to another lesson in the training series, How a House Becomes a HUD Home. In a previous lesson, we covered ushud.com and how it provides free, integrated foreclosure information. In this lesson, we'll take a closer look at how a house becomes a HUD foreclosure. By the end of this lesson, you will know more about foreclosures than 99% of all real estate professionals. Now let's take a closer look at the steps in the foreclosure process. Step number 1, a home is foreclosed on by the mortgage holder, basically the bank. Number 2, the mortgage holder transfers the property to HUD. Number 3, HUD pays the mortgage holder in full for their losses. 4, HUD assigns the property to a marketing and management company, or M&M contractor. 5, the M&M assigns the property to the broad listing broker, or BLB. 6, the BLB lists the property in the multiple listing system, or MLS. 7, a selling agent sells the HUD foreclosure to a new home buyer. All right, that's the typical foreclosure cycle for a HUD home. Some key terms and definitions used in the foreclosure cycle include foreclosure, HUD, Federal Housing Administration, or FHA, HUD Homes, M&Ms, or Marketing and Management Contractors, Broad Listing Broker, or BLB. All right, so a foreclosure is a property that was taken back by the bank after a homeowner failed to make mortgage payments on the property. This default is called a foreclosure. Banks are not in the business of buying and selling properties, so their goal is to sell these foreclosures and get them off their books as quickly as possible. Banks lend money. They are not in the business of real estate. Now that the bank owns the property, what do they do with it? Since the home in our example was an FHA-insured mortgage, the bank transfers the property to HUD and is reimbursed by HUD for all expenses incurred in foreclosing on the home. Now the property is officially a HUD home. So what is HUD? HUD is an acronym for the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development. One of the reasons HUD was established was to strengthen communities and promote equal housing opportunities by providing affordable mortgages. HUD does this through FHA-insured mortgages, which are a good option, especially for first-time home buyers, as they require a smaller down payment than conventional mortgages. But when a home buyer defaults on an FHA mortgage, HUD is required to pay off the bank. HUD pays off the bank and takes ownership of the property. This foreclosed home is now referred to as a HUD home because HUD owns it. So what exactly is a HUD home? Simply put, a HUD home is one that is part of the federal inventory of homes, originally financed through an FHA-insured loan. So what's the FHA? The FHA is a federal agency which insures mortgages. And contrary to popular belief, the FHA doesn't lend money, they don't build houses, and they don't foreclose on homes. Now, HUD's average cost for a home in its inventory is $65 a day. Multiplied by thousands of homes, these costs become a huge financial burden. So HUD must sell these foreclosed homes. In order to sell these foreclosures, HUD offers incredible incentives and enlists the help of a marketing and management contractor, or an M&M. So what are marketing and management contractors? M&M contractors are responsible for cleaning and securing vacant homes and getting them sold. HUD only uses a select handful of M&M contractors. These M&M contractors assign these HUD homes to broad listing brokers in the local area. Homes are listed and sold in as-is condition. HUD makes no repairs to these houses. This is an opportunity, and I'll show you why in a second. Many properties will need repairs or upgrades, so you should get a complete home inspection after your bid is accepted. Now, since the FHA will finance repairs but does not do them, you can be paid for remodeling your own home. Get paid to remodel your own home. How cool is that? Okay, so let's move on. So what are the broad listing brokers? A broad listing broker is an authorized real estate broker who is paid a small commission to list the HUD home on the local MLS or multiple listing service so the real estate agents and home buyers can find them. US HUD offers a comprehensive list of foreclosures from a multitude of databases, including Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, and Bank of America, to name a few. US HUD is the only source of foreclosure information that is free of charge for everyone. In fact, US HUD is the premier provider of the most accurate and up-to-date foreclosures available anywhere. So how do buyers purchase HUD properties? First of all, you must be a registered broker or licensed under a registered broker to bid on HUD properties. Buyers cannot directly bid on a HUD home. Only a registered agent can submit a bid. When the bid is accepted, the broker is required to submit the physical contract to the M&M within 24 hours. HUD is so desperate to get these homes off their books that they pay the real estate agents double commissions. They finance repairs, and they normally sell below market value. These are little known but huge incentives for real estate agents and home buyers. If you're an agent and you're not registered, get registered. If you want help, call ushud.com at 1-800-880-8584. If you're a home buyer that wants to take advantage of these incentives, go to ushud.com and find a registered agent that specializes in foreclosures. I hope this lesson on how a house becomes a HUD home has given you a better understanding of the foreclosure cycle. You now know more about the foreclosure process than 99% of all real estate professionals. Remember, HUD needs to sell these homes, and when you help HUD, HUD helps you with reduced home prices, double commissions, and HUD even pays you to remodel your own home. That's pretty sweet. For more information, please visit ushud.com or call 1-800-880-8584. And thank you for your time.